Hello. Let's get started with a message using the 22 Archangels Oracle. Hope. Authentic reclamation. It's time to call back all the lost parts of yourself. Beautiful light pink tones, very calming, soft, tender. Hope, excuse me. Hope is part of a holy trinity of divine feminine angels alongside faith and charity. As the divine counterpart of Gabriel, she is dedicated to healing, growth, and emergence, to helping us recover any lost aspects of ourselves and restore our faith in who we are and what we can do. She reminds us that as a child of God, we are loved beyond measure. We haven't been forgotten, and love isn't something we have to long for. It's our inheritance. We don't have to earn love. Your message is, in times gone by, you've had your innocence infiltrated, and when you've been hurt, betrayed, silenced, and let down, you've left behind fragments of your soul. In order to fit into the boxes and needs of the world, you've also left behind your gifts, your talents, and even your softness. You've had to dull your sparkle, but you're not here to conform to anyone else's standards. You're here to be wholly and fully yourself. All these speckles of your shininess are waiting to be reclaimed now. Take the time to ask yourself what you really long for. Let this part of yourself come to the forefront of your life, and little by little, it will become your reality. The gifts and talents that you have previously written off are waiting to be brought into reality, and only you can do it. Today, angels are gathering around you, holding you, and lifting you up. It's time to step into the truest version of yourself. It's time to reclaim your gifts, talents, and story. It's time to be the light you were born to be. Very encouraging message. Perhaps you resonated with what was communicated at the start of your message. It says, in times gone by, so in the past, you've had your innocence infiltrated, and when you've been hurt, betrayed, silenced, and let down, you've left behind fragments of your soul. It makes me think that parts of you, quote, died. And it's time to reclaim those parts of yourself. The dimming of your light. You went through certain things that dimmed your inner light. And some of the ways that we tend to do that is by conforming, right? Not being our authentic selves, but just going along to get along. To disappear in the crowd. In order to fit into the boxes and needs of the world, you've also left behind your gifts and talents. So this makes me think that you have dormant gifts and talents. You already display and demonstrate many of your gifts and talents, I'm sure, but there are more within that are dormant and want to add to your innate sparkle. It says here, yeah, you've had to dull your sparkle, yeah. But important point, but you're not here to conform to anyone else's standards. You're here to be wholly and fully yourself. Yep. Authentic reclamation, yes. As the divine counterpart of Gabriel. Okay, so Hope is a divine counterpart of Gabriel. Gabriel, I believe, is associated with the throat chakra. So that's in line with the word authenticity. Speaking your truth. Speaking honestly, expressing yourself, your true self. Sharing of yourself truthfully with the world. Okay. Let's continue. This is the Numerology guidance cards. Happy ending. 93. Look at the bright yellow. Yep, happiness, happiness, okay? Starting off with an energy of hope, happiness, joy, optimism. Mm, 78, spiritual career. You may be doing something right now in the spiritual arena. Or you would like to. That is part of your path. And I'm noticing the purples, and the guidance book did mention your gifts and talents. It makes me think of your spiritual gifts. You're very intuitive. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, 56, relationship change. Ooh, 57, teaching and learning. Makes sense. Spiritual career. The blue indicating your throat chakra. Using your throat chakra to teach. I'm sure you have a lot of spiritual wisdom, a lot of personal experience, knowledge. Makes me think, seeing teaching and learning, that you love to learn. You have a learner's mindset, a growth mindset. And you have a lot of knowledge and wisdom to impart and support others. I'm noticing relationship changes. Number 56. The next card, 57. Making steady progress on your path. Even if it may not seem like it in the material realm, in your reality. In terms of physical manifestations, you may be seeing 1212 because I'm noticing 93, 9 plus 3 is 12. 57, 5 plus 7 is 12. Yeah, manifestation. And 8, one of the meanings is abundance. So this spiritual career will attract to you many blessings. Music, 32. Perhaps you'll incorporate music in your teaching. Now seeing the orange makes me think of the sacral chakra related to creation, creativity. So you may be a person of the arts, of the performing arts. You may love music, create music, compose music, be a singer, a musician. Yep. You're multi-talented. Six, love. Yeah. And seeing all these, the pinks here, yeah, that also makes me think of love. And the soft pink on the starter card. Love, love, love. And this, the energy, the softness of the energy, looking at the pink tones, the pastel pink tones, that makes me think that you have a very calming energy to you, very comforting to others. That's your love energy. Yeah, now I'm getting, yeah, you'll be doing what you love. You'll be abundant in multiple areas of your life. Abundant materially, but also spiritually, emotionally. Okay, happy ending, please. Happy ending is making me think happy family, happy home. Okay, 10 of Swords. Completion, end of a difficult cycle. Happy ending, end of a difficult cycle. 10 Swords here. Multiple cycles. You may be in a resting period, a recovery period. Ace of Swords, new ideas, mental power, clarity. Yep, so new beginnings. Three of Swords, heartache, healing journey, heart healing. teaching and learning. Passionate energy. Knight of Wands. Courageous, confident, enthusiastic. This teaching venture, this spiritual career will, or is, if you've started already, fill you with energy, passion, enthusiasm. Anything else on teaching and learning? We have the Lovers. Love, romance, self-love, divine love. I already got love here. Let's go to the Psychic Tarot. The Lovers. Yep, so I think I may have said yes. You'll be doing something that you love. #21, Universe. That's a World card. I'm using the Psychic Tarot Pocket Edition if I haven't mentioned that. This makes me think that you may have an online presence, a presence on the World Wide Web. Victory and success, 6 of Wands. So a public-facing role. More on the Lovers. Material and spiritual prosperity, the 6 of Pentacles. And whenever I see this image here, he looks like a public speaker to me, like he's standing up on a podium, speaking to an audience, teaching others, communicating. Music. Okay, rest and rejuvenate. Yeah, I may have mentioned that you may be in a resting period right now. You're recovering. You may listen to music as part of your recovery routine. Maybe healing frequencies. Not only traditional music. We have third eye chakra, your intuition, yep, you mentioned that. Obstacles and challenges. Obstacles and challenges. We have the Seven of Pentacles, patience and planning, and judgment, truth. I mentioned that you may incorporate music as part of your vocation, your spiritual career, being a spiritual teacher. I think I did. So, the obstacles and challenges, which is the Five of Wands, that just makes me return to what I said about when I saw the Universe card in regards to you're having an online presence. So you may be a content creator. The World Wide Web is highly competitive, right? Just a lot of content creators. And yes, the third eye chakra just confirms your intuitive gifts. A lot of spiritual content online. This is part of your path, though. If you're doing this now, if you've already started creating content online, for example, just continue as long as you are enjoying it. It is something that you feel enthusiastic and passionate about. Continue. Keep going. Perhaps you're not seeing the results that you would like because it's such a competitive arena. Spirit is encouraging you to remain patient and to trust in divine timing. Yeah. Anything else? Spiritual career. Anything else? Okay, we have the Star card. Yeah, a public facing role, most likely. Okay, I have to cover her up. Inspiration, hope, haha. Hope. You will inspire through sharing your own story. Convey hope. Divine wisdom, yes. Sharing your wisdom, your spiritual wisdom. There you go. I have to cover her up, so. The Star card under spiritual career. And we got Judgment again in this deck. It is part of your calling. Judgment, spiritual awakening, redemption, karma. Yeah, you can share your own spiritual awakening journey. And by doing that, just by sharing your own experiences, what you've learned, sharing your wisdom, you will inspire others. Manifestation. And the word redemption touches on what I was saying about how potentially you may not see the results, material results from your efforts. Seeing the word redemption makes me think you shall be redeemed. And we've already seen material and spiritual prosperity. Oh boy. This is for manifestation. The Hierophant. Yep. Spiritual teacher. Advice. Tradition. Yep. This spiritual career, it is part of your purpose here during this lifetime. Garnering many blessings. Joy. Indeed, doing what you love. Now we have Knight of Cups, heart-led, loving, romantic, kind. So we did see the relationship change card, and we saw the Lovers earlier. But that was under teaching and learning. Doing something that you love. Now we have more details. You may be manifesting romantic love as well. So love in various forms. Relationship change. Emotional withdrawal. Whenever I see this image, he looks like he is praying, going within. Under relationship change, that makes me think, potentially, seeing this Three of Swords. Past relationship is past relationships. The turmoil experienced from past relationships, the heartbreaking ones, is something that you healed from. Potentially, you may feel some trepidation about entering into a new relationship. There's nothing to worry about. Spirit is assuring you we have the Four of Wands, foundation and achievements. Whenever I see this card, I think happy home, happy family, happy home. Firm foundations, stability, celebration, ceremony. Building a happy home together, looking at this house. Perhaps you will literally build a house from the ground up. Love. Okay, so yes, love. Love is coming for you. We have the Lovers again, but in this deck, they call it harmony. Oh, and look at this. Yeah, number 6. Number 6. Alignment. Two balanced souls, because number 6 I often associate with balance and harmony. Two balanced souls coming together. Oh, to create music together, I'm thinking. A harmonious relationship. More? Anything else to add to love? I'm looking at the blue, making me think of the throat chakra. This will be a very expressive love. You will feel comfortable to just be yourself, to express yourself authentically, honestly. 7, choose wisely. Many options. You will have a lot of options. Opportunities for you to use your heart and mind to make decisions. Look at this. Number 4, the Emperor. Authority, sovereignty. There's 2 pillars here, I'm noticing, and there were 2 pillars on the 7 of Pentacles card. Stability. Oh, 11, 11. And also we saw the 4 of Wands. In the traditional Tarot, there are 2 wands on either side. 2 wands here, 2 wands here, making it look like 11, 11. Stability. Okay. A strong, stable love. 2 sovereign beings uniting. And yes, potentially embarking on a creative endeavor together. I'm hearing Ebony and Ivory, the song Ebony and Ivory. Complementary energies. Now I'm thinking the yin-yang symbol. Yeah, harmony. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, and looking at the 4 of Wands card, now I looked up happy ending, happy family, happy home, living happily ever after. Okay, final message. And looking at music and intuition, 3rd eye chakra, potentially you will channel songs. You will receive inspiration, divine inspiration to create songs. We have 15, the Devil and the Ace of Swords. Did we already see the Ace of Swords? We did, yeah. New ideas, mental power, clarity, yeah. Mental power, clarity. We already saw, yeah, the Hierophant, spiritual teacher, advice, tradition. That makes me think of, yeah. Your mental acuity. Yes, and the new ideas that I mentioned, potentially in regards to creating music. That's part of the new ideas. Divine inspiration. Seeing clearly. Seeing the Devil card. Breaking free of the chains. Breaking free of feeling trapped. Trapped by fear. Feelings of fear. Worry. Yeah. This image makes me think of liberation. Breaking through the clouds. Seeing clearly. And I'm looking at the image here side by side. Very dark here, right? Around the perimeter, very dark. Cast in shadows. But on the Devil card, there's a window of light. And yeah, let's just imagine that's... This is you holding your sword. Yep. Breaking through the shadows into the light. Overcoming your shadows and gaining more spiritual wisdom that you can impart and share as a spiritual teacher. Okay, we have confirmation on the Three of Swords. Lots of heartache. Lots of heart healing. And transmuting, turning lead into gold. Yeah. Turning lead into gold, gaining a lot of wisdom and experience. And we also have, this is very fitting, right? Third eye chakra, intuition, the High Priestess. Very intuitive. Murshida, it's called in this deck. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Oh, and we also have this one. We already saw the Ten of Swords, the end of a difficult cycle. Now we have the Ten of Staffs, which is the Ten of Wands. You can lay down your burdens. Oh my goodness. Yeah. The final push. So I'll put it here under happy ending. Happy endings, right? The ending of so many cycles of obstacles and challenges. But you gained a lot of wisdom. Not that those cycles were easy at all. So you deserve to rest, to rejuvenate in preparation for your blessings on this new cycle of yours. A more hopeful cycle. Okay, I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful, harmonious, fulfilling journey.